All right, Duroc gilt time. This is our pair of gilts here for the sale. The only two gilts in this offering, but I think two that we like quite a bit with a great pedigree. They're out of Statement Day, which is the world record selling Duroc boar we bought from Heimer this year out of Louisville. Very excited about these pigs. This is actually our first litter of these that hit the ground and off and running, but excited to use this guy again. Pigs are exactly what we wanted, exactly what we thought. Mother is a Scuba Steve backdraft, which is actually Brantley's gilt that he jackpotted last year, successfully made the top five quite a few times. Came from Lackey Livestock there. And recently we bought a boar actually out of that same sow line. That sow line's been incredibly good for those guys, and not a lot of red ones down there, but quality for darn sure. Thought this made sense just mating-wise looking at them, but pedigree-wise is awfully intriguing as well. There's 5 in the litter. We retain the 2 males. We don't do that much. Anybody that knows us, we're going to keep them on feed for boars. We think there's some big-time boar potential within this litter. And I think at the same time, gilts that are very high quality. The bigger gilt would be the one that we're selling or sold there in the first chance sale. So we just sorted those sheerly on, I guess, size. She was the bigger one that was the most ready. These gilts here we thought weren't quite as ready when we sorted, but they're darn sure coming on like freight trains. And we think awfully good litter with an incredibly good pedigree. So we'll start with lot 4. This is 98-3. 98-3 is a gilt that we think exemplifies skeleton build, heaviness of structure. We think balances up incredibly good with the right kind of proportions to be taken to heavier weights, easy feeding, and I think muscle and power is not going to be an issue. She's square underneath. She needs to come with a little bit more, but we get along with those red ones that start off a little greener in their type and kind with huge legs and limbs. With the NSR weighing the gilts within the age and within the month, I think this would be benefit-wise. This gilt here is going to hit that November class. Probably read her at Expo, one of the first couple classes of Novembers, and I think that's all right. She's younger in the month, but, man, she's going to look like, going to have the power moderation that you like to see. Going to be plenty big enough for her age, but after going to Perry here this past week, I think that all comes into play. I think classes were uniform, easy to sort, and I think she's going to be one that's hopefully not going to show against her litter mates within the class, but going to be one that gives them all they want, hopefully, at the end of the day. Lot 5 is going to be next. This is 98-4. Lot 5 is probably the most like the mom, I guess, a gilt that's really tall-fronted, extended, good-looking, balanced, dark-hided kind of a gilt with the right kind of headset or angulation and shoulders good. She's square underneath. This is normally the type of female that seem to surface for us at the end of the day because they've got the extras in terms of look and balance. As I said earlier, I'm not worried about power because Statement Day is as powerful, moderate, as big-centered as you want to make one. That gilt was incredibly good built, the mother. So I think everything makes sense, and this looks like the type of gilt that makes the big ring kind for her added look, design, flexibility, squareness. Still a heavy structured gilt for one with her stature and build. So a little different in their type and kinds, but I think pedigree and quality of these gilts are incredibly good.